Okay, so what if I told you there are two super simple, almost invisible hacks that can take your YouTube channel from, 0 views to thousands? Seriously, if you've been grinding away, putting in all the work, but not seeing any results, then you really need to stick around for this.
Does this feel familiar? You spend hours scripting, shooting, editing, you finally hit that publish button, and then just crickets? It's gotta be the most frustrating feeling for a creator, right? When all that effort just doesn't seem to match the view count.
And for so many small channels, this is just the reality of it. You get stuck in this loop under 500 views a video. It can honestly feel like you're just creating content in a vacuum, like nobody's watching. But what if I told you there's a really simple way to break that cycle?
Okay, so here is the first huge secret. Most of us think that growth comes from people finding us on YouTube search, but that's not the whole story. Not even close. The real, explosive channel-changing growth, that happens when YouTube's own recommendation engine picks up your videos. That's the machine we need to start feeding. And look, this isn't just some theory. Check out these numbers. This is from a single video that managed to crack this code. We're talking over 350,000 views, more than $2,000 in revenue, and it still gets over 5,000 views every 2 days. This is what happens when the recommendation engine starts working for you. It's powerful stuff.
So what is this magic engine anyway? Well, put simply, YouTube recommendation is the algorithm that suggests your videos to people. It's what puts you on their homepage. In that up next sidebar, you get the idea. It's basically your ticket to reaching a huge audience that doesn't even know you exist yet. All right, let's dive into our first hack. I like to call this one the invisible optimization because it's the super important step that happens before you even upload anything to YouTube. It's so simple, but I promise you, most creators just completely miss it.
It all comes down to this one little thing, the file name of your video. And I'm not talking about the title you type into YouTube, I mean the actual name of the file. The .mp4 or .mov that's sitting on your computer or your phone before you upload.
Just think about it from the algorithm's point of view for a second. On the left, it sees a file named img_8675.mov. That's just gibberish, right? It has no idea what that is. But on the right, you've renamed it to YouTubeGrowthHacks.mov. All of a sudden, you've given it this perfect, crystal clear signal. You're basically telling YouTube exactly what your video is about before it even looks at a single frame.
And here's why that is so important. When the file name is junk, you're making the algorithm do all this extra work to figure out who might want to watch your video. But with an optimized file name, it knows the perfect audience for you immediately. It can start recommending your video from the second you hit publish.
And the best part is how incredibly fast this is. You just find a good keyword, rename that file, and upload. That's it. And this works on any device, your computer, your iPhone, even an Android. It's such a tiny step, but it makes a huge, huge difference. Okay, let's move on to hack number 2. This one is all about building on that first step. We're going to create what I call an automated view machine, something that sits right on your channel page and just passively generates views and watch time for you 24/7.
Now, this might sound a little strange, but what if you could get views without anyone even having to hit the play button? Well, there's a setting inside YouTube that lets you make a video autoplay for every single person who lands on your channel's homepage.
So here's the breakdown of how this works. YouTube actually gives you 2 different spots for this. The first is the channel trailer, which is for new visitors. The second is the featured video, and that's for your returning subscribers. By setting these up, your chosen video will automatically start playing for both of these audiences, which racks up views and sends all these great positive signals back to the algorithm.
And setting this up takes, I'm not kidding, like 1 minute. You just go into your YouTube studio, find the customization tab on the left. You'll see those 2 spots right at the top, one for the trailer, one for the featured video. You pick your video, hit save, and boom, your view machine is officially up and running.
Now here's the pro move. Use the exact same video for both slots. Why? Because this guarantees that your absolute best, highest performing video gets played for every single person who comes to your channel, whether they're brand new or a loyal subscriber. You're basically doubling down on your best asset.
And this is really how it all comes together to create this amazing feedback loop. First, you optimize the file name, which gives the algorithm a really clean signal.
Then, your channel trailer starts generating all these automatic views, which tells the algorithm, hey, people are watching this. And that positive signal makes YouTube recommend your video even more, creating this incredible cycle of continuous growth.
So let's put this all together. Let's build a simple, actionable plan that you can literally start using today. Forget all the complex, confusing strategies. This is all about making 2 tiny changes that can deliver absolutely massive results.
Here it is. It's this simple. From now on, before every single upload, take 30 seconds to optimize that video file name. And then, right after you're done here, go into your YouTube studio and set up your channel trailer and featured video. Just those 2 actions alone can completely change the entire trajectory of your channel.
So, the power is really in your hands now. Both of these hacks take less than 20 minutes total to set up, but they can keep paying off for months, maybe even years. So the only question left is, which one are you going to do first?